Hi YouTube, this is my guide on how to get Herblore up without having to spend much money. So basically the whole guide is just on Serum 207 and it's just basically sort of how to do it efficiently without wasting loads of time, because it can get really tedious. Well, it will get really tedious really quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to do this last potion and I just hit 60 Herblore, so I'm pretty happy. But basically I'm just going to take you through some of the steps, so like, I don't know, easy vial emptying, and easy kind of ash collecting, and all those sort of other boring things. I'm wearing a hat here, but the rest of the film I'll be wearing my headphones because I filmed this afterwards and I've just realised that actually I didn't wear my headphones at all. I was just being a plonk because for some reason I thought I did. So that's it. Enjoy my guide. Please don't hate too much. Okay, so first things first, what you'll need an ash, a vial of, or a vial of water if you can buy them, and a Taramin herb. So you start off by filling your vials with water if you haven't already done so. I found that the best place, I think this is the best place to do it, is in Lumbridge. If you start off, sorry, I'll run upstairs just in case some of you don't know where this is. But basically you start off in Lumbridge Courtyard, if you look at my little mouse, and you run inside. Here's the kitchen, down the trapdoor. Sorry, this is only if you've actually done thinking about it, if you've only done Recipe for Disaster. Otherwise, you may need to choose a different one. Falador, the north bank, there's a tap just north of the bank. Sorry, this isn't very good. This is a bit of a rubbish guide because I'm sort of making a mistake while I'm actually making the guide. But Falador's pretty good. From Varrock West Bank, you go to the fountain, I suppose. Perhaps there are a few others closer. But if you've done any of Recipe for Disaster, basically to start Recipe for Disaster, all you need to do is finish Cook's Assistant, and then literally you just talk to him again. And he says, "Yeah, please help me," and you just go, "Yeah, sure," and then you go through a load of cutscenes and crap, which is pretty easy. And then I think he immediately gives you sort of access to the chest, so you might as well do it if you haven't already, because it's really easy and it gives you a really good bank. So anyway, so you go into your bank and you get your vials, which are there they are. Okay, so you basically get your vials, and if you look, it's just right there. That is it. That's the sink. So how easy was that? I didn't have to move at all. It does all of them automatically. You don't have to do all of them, thank God. That's it for vial filling, and then if you look, I can just click there, I don't even have to move, and it just goes and does it, so that's brilliant. So step one done. Okay, so as you see, my inventory is arranged like that, but if it wasn't, what you do is you click on these in turn, anyway, basically until you fill your inventory up like this. Okay, so there's sort of one alternate, because then what you can do is you can just literally just do this, and it's so much quicker than, because it's only one at a time, not the whole load. It saves you having to move your mouse really far. So I advise you do this. Then when you're actually emptying the vials, because you're bound to run out of vials, what you should do is, rather than clicking each one individually, which is going to take a really long time, turn off your mouse like that. Start at the bottom, I would, because these ones, if you click on them, you're immediately in line with empty. So just do those four just so they're out of the way, and then if you start in the top corner there, if you go down to empty, click on it, you're actually in line for the second vial, so you don't have to move your mouse as much. You see what I mean? And then you do exactly the same for the next line, until your whole inventory is empty, and that's pretty much it. I mean, obviously making the actual Taramin potions is the same as normal. That's it. Don't make ash potions, make the Taramin potions, because the ash potions you make one at a time, whereas the Taramin ones you can make several on. Okay, so just to continue from where I left off before, sorry, I've spliced the alphabet so it might sound a bit weird, but in terms of collecting ashes, you can either buy them off players, which At the moment it's quite expensive, they're like 200 each. I think a few days ago they were 100 each, which I thought was just about bearable, but they're pretty damn expensive now. So obviously if you've got the cash, then you can do that. Otherwise you'll want to burn logs and get your own, or perhaps just chase someone who's burning their logs and collect their ashes, perhaps in like Camelot or something like that. But in terms of making your own ashes, what I recommend is that you do it in Draenor or somewhere with a long flat bit next to a bank, so perhaps South Valador Bank, or I don't know, maybe Alcarid or something, something like that. Basically, obviously you need a tinderbox, so tinderbox in your bank, sorry, in your inventory, so maybe put it in the middle there, because unfortunately the update has already happened in 2007, so you can't just do the bottom log. But anyway, so get your logs, whatever you like. I'm using willow logs, and go and stand over here. And rather than doing one huge line, which is basically, this is the only reason I'm showing this video, rather than doing a huge line, you just do 4 smaller lines, because I'll show you, it basically just creates kind of a small rectangular shape of logs without you having to run from one end of the map to the other to get your ashes, because they kind of turn into ash at different times, and you don't have to, run from one half of Draenor to the other just to get the ashes. So this is really just a very quick thing to just say that this makes it slightly easier, but you can all probably work that out for yourself, so there's probably not really much need for this, but I thought, I'm making a YouTube video, I might as well shove this in there. So so that's it. This is just me making my little square. I hope that person's fire down there goes, because otherwise it'll fuck my line right up. Okay, and then as I say, the ashes won't appear in line, they sort of come randomly, so that's the reason for this, because it means that you don't have to run quite so far. But I think, as far as I know, as you're burning, your run's actually returning. I think, rather than smithing where it locks in, you can't do that at the moment. I think with fire making, your run actually does restore as you're fire making, which is good. Either that, or if you find it's not, you can always use super energy potions, depending on how much you've leveled your Herblore, using my awesome method. Oh, his fire hasn't died. Okay, so obviously in this case it's not quite a great circle. Oh no, that's cool, because I can put my fire there and it'll look really doody. Yeah, look at that, what a great kind of fire rectangle that is. So then you just stand in the middle, might be a bit dull, but just stand there and chill and grab some ashes. As you can see from my chat, I'm actually buying ashes at the moment, just because I've got some money. Yeah, that's it. So look, just running, but it just saves you running from all the way over here to, I don't know, all the way over, if you look at the mini map, over here or something, and then you attack a guard or something, and you're just like, for God's sake, get out of the way, and it's just annoying. But yeah, so that's it. So yeah, so good luck with your Serum 207 making and your Herblore training. Thank you very much. Please like and rate my video. I had to say that just because I haven't said that before, and seeing as it's a new video, I want to sound cool. So yeah, good luck guys. Bye again.